That's right, folks. It is time to head down there and see what's happening in the NBA bubble. Now, the Heat lead by 1. I cannot believe it, but the Nuggets pulled off the comeback, and they're now facing the Lakers. And I need someone to talk about this with. So obviously, let's grab Ron from the bench. Ronnie, how you feeling about this bracket now? Are you excited? Are you terrified? Ugh, I gotta know, man.
You know what? I'm going to just really quickly, Allie, I got to say this. Us Clipper backers, as Stephen A. Smith says, we have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, and flat out deceived. Playoff P. Playoff Paul George. I'm Paul George. Man, shut up, dude. You talk all this smack and you scored 10 points in Game 7. You know what, Allie? I shouldn't be surprised because Paul George averages 28% in closeout games, and he shoots 33% from threes in closeout games. Dude, you have no heart. You are soft. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. We can continue.
Don't
no
be
heart,
sorry.
Allie. No heart.
Don't be sorry. That's why we have you on. We got to have the real conversations here, man. But of course, I mean, I would have had to bet hard money on the Clippers to advance, but I'm glad I didn't. So there we go. Now, Ron, you actually called the 4-1 Lakers-Rockets series before the series even began. So let's go for another one here. Now, Lakers versus Nuggets. Tell us what happens in the battle for the West.
Okay, so everyone's saying Denver has no chance in hell, right? That's what they're saying. Denver's not in the Western Conference for no reason. They are the third best team in the Western Conference. They're a good team. Joker, 25, 11, and 6 assists. He's shooting 50% from the field and a crazy 44% from downtown. This hurts me to say, but he might be the best center in the NBA. He might be, all right? Jamal Murray is growing into a superstar in front of our very own eyes. 27, 6, and 5, 50% from the field, and he's shooting 49% from downtown. Now, there's no value in the Lakers' money line to win the series. That's at minus 750. So don't be dumb. Don't do that. Anything can happen, as you saw with my Clippers, okay? Anything can happen. But, Allie, what I do like is I like the Lakers winning either 5 or 6. So if you take the Lakers in 5, that's at plus 210. Lakers in 6 is at plus 300. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on Lakers plus 5 and sprinkle the other on Lakers plus 6. I think that Lakers are going to definitely win, but it's going to be a series. It's going to go either 5 or 6. Denver is no joke. They have heart, unlike Mr. Playoff P.
You know, Ron, I'm not going to lie and take this lightly. A week ago, I might have called you a little crazy, but at least at this point, yeah, I can see it. Denver's fighting hard, not going to lie. We see it. And you said it yourself. They aren't just going to lay down in the series against the Lakers. But, Ron, I want to switch gears and switch sides. Let's talk about the east side of the bracket for a moment. Now, the Heat and Celtics, baby. Game 2 is just in a couple of hours tonight. Now, Heat took Game 1. Who do you have tonight, and who do you have for the whole shebang?
Okay, so for the series, I got Boston at plus 136. Allie, Boston is too talented, man. Like, Jason Tatum's a beast. I love Kemba Walker. I love Jaylen Brown. Yo, Hayward's not even playing yet. So at plus 136, that's a price you can't beat. I think with this series, it's going to be the zigzag effect. So meaning that Heat won Game 1, Celtics win Game 2. This is going to be a dogfight. Folks, this is the NBA. I'm talking 2 dogs going at it. Look, Boston had the worst defensive game last game, and they still almost won. Jason Tatum carried them, but he had a couple bad possessions in the OT. That's one of the reasons why they lost. And that block was nasty. Oh, my God, what a nasty block. I mean, damn, that was crazy. But I don't see Boston giving up a double-digit lead today. It ain't going to happen. Not in the fourth quarter. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to take Boston money line tonight. I don't like the 2.5 because it's going to be a close game, and I have been burnt in the past when I had a team at minus 2.5 and they won by 2. Oh my God, that's the worst feeling in the world. So I'm going to do money line, and it's at minus 144. Yeah, Dorit, I looked at my notes. Dorit. I looked at my notes. But minus 144 is where that's at. That's what I'm taking. And I don't see Kemba struggling again. I mean, he went 1 for 9 last time shooting threes. You got to do better, Kemba. And as long as they don't do a boxing one on Kemba, he'll be fine. I mean, because Nick Nurse has him down. I mean, that boxing one stopped him in games and stopped him in the Raptor series. So as long as there's no boxing one, Kemba's going to be fine.
For sure. And I mean, obviously, with the Raptors series, a lot of people saw how close the Celtics-Raptors series was, and then they saw how the Heat embarrassed the crap out of the Bucks. So honestly, they had made up their minds that no matter what, the Heat were going to win the East, but the Celtics feed off of being underestimated now, don't they? And like their chances here, so does Ron. So we'll see what happens here. Now, Ron.
And Allie, real quick.
Yes.
I love this stat. So the Heat are 9-1 in the playoffs, but they are 3-7 against the spread after an OT game. I love that
All right.
spread. I love that's
All
the side of the
good.
night.
So take it. Perfect. Good to know. And Ron, since we have that game tonight, let's take a little closer look at it. Let's zone in there. And any player props that you like in tonight's game, like what are you thinking? Any thoughts at all? Give it to me.
So Jason Tatum averages 26 a game. He scored 30 the last game. The player prop is Jason Tatum over 26 and a half points. That's at minus 104. I'm on that. I mean, he's going to have nightmares at that block shot, man. So he's going to come back swinging. He's going to have a big game tonight. So I got Jason Tatum over 26 and a half points.